Also to you, good luck to you. This is Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest. Ticket contest, TQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest. TQ contest, TQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest. The Golf Whiskey 4, please. QSO Golf Whiskey 4, 8 Lima Papa, 59401, 401. Thanks for number 1. Good luck. This is Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest. CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest. CQ contest, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, CQ contest. CQ contest, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, CQ contest. CQ contest, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, CQ contest. CQ contest, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, CQ contest. November 8th, please. That's a QSB, November 8, Juliet, please. Got it, November 8, Juliet, Lima, Mexico, you're 59402, 402. 402, 402, 402. Please give me a QSO number. Maybe it's the number 1. It's the first contact. QSO, good luck to you. QSO, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray. This is Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray. CQ contest. CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest. CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest. CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra Alpha X-ray contest.
Charge! Clear!
Hey, what's up, you guys? How you doing? I'm getting my act together. K1GMM Steve, the bringer of ham radio crack. What's up? How is everybody? I'm still getting sorted here. I'm sorting out my sordid past. How's that? Woohoo! Check into the chat and see who's in there. Glenn, K1GMM, how you doing, man? Roadkill. Alex, good to see you. Andy, how are you? How are you guys doing in this middle of January 2020? I have no idea what's going on the band. Who's in there? We're going to start off on 20 meters. And welcome to the North American QSO party. Yippee. Lofty, how's it going? Paul. Let's see who else is knocking around in here. Stacy, how's it going? Edward, I gotta, the wife dropped the ball. She didn't give me a new life hacks. So I got to come up with something else for this year. I don't know what. Eddie, Eddie, how's it going? I had a good friend. We called him Eddie the Sausage. He was down in VK land. I used to talk to him on Zello a lot from my 11 meter days. Called him Eddie the Sausage because he loved kangaroo sausage. This is the first time you caught me live. It'll be the last time, Roadkill. Probably about 5 minutes after I start, you'll be running away with your hair on fire. What's that from? Oh, Ed, that'd be great, man. Yeah, I don't know if I'm assuming they're still doing it. Yeah, so Eddie the Sausage, kangaroo sausage. I hear that is really, really good. I don't know. Nothing but a mess in there or in here. Hey, Chris. Chris, how you doing? W3CJW. And yeah, where else was I going? What have I been doing? I have been working. I worked Foxtrot 4 on the AO7 about a half hour ago. I've been working into Europe on the AO7 satellite. Very fun. And so what I'm working on now is I need to get out of this hole of hell that I live in, this 3,000-foot ditch. So what I'm working on is a portable rapid deployment satellite system. Basically a very similar or the same antenna that I run here at the house, mounted on the back of the truck. Basically, I get out, push the thing up, lock it in place. It will have 3-axis rotators built into it, all running out of the Go box, which is over here. And with the same software, I have the software side set, the hardware side, as far as this actual station. I have a mini PC in the Go box, and that's running G-Predict and GQRX for rig control and Doppler correction. Very, very cool. And you're working on your mass guy wide tensioners. So I'll throw this out there to you guys. You guys, you get my email. Shoot me an email and give me some suggestions. The dilemma I have right now is that what I'm trying to work through, the station side with the software and rig control and all that stuff is all set. I have the monitor, which is over here. That's actually a 12-volt DC monitor, so I'm going to hang that on the headrest on the back of the front passenger seat. And I'm going to set the station up in the back seat. So all I'll have to do is just get out, light the thing, push up the antenna, lock it, hit the power button, boom, everything lights up, and I'm off and running. Because I can get up topside and I can get within 7 minutes, and I can have a low angle of radiation right to the horizon line for working these satellites out in the Atlantic. So that should work really well. What I'm working on, you guys have any suggestions, ideas? So I have an Nissan Xterra, right? So you have the back of the Xterra, and I have a spare tire carrier mounted right behind the rear window, and there's only about that much space. I do have a hitch extension on it that the spare tire carrier is built on. And so what I'd like to do is I'd like to mount the antenna, not permanently, but take a piece of 2-inch box, slide it into the receiver, and have a post which comes up and drop an antenna into that, weld on a tube or whatever, lock it, and then when I get out, push it up. The issue I'm wondering about is how to keep it from getting thrashed when I'm ripping down the road or heading up a class 4. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get it to nest. So when the antenna drops down, you got the boom and the elements along the boom, have it drop down into a nest like a cradle. And then maybe take a couple zip ties, and not zip ties, bungee cords, go over it and secure it in place. So that's kind of where I'm going. No, I'm not punching any holes in the roof of the truck. I'm just telling you guys that right now. Ain't happening. Needs to be all mounted on the back. So anyways, I'll throw that out there for you guys. Put on your thinking caps. Shoot me a sketch or something. Any ideas for how to go about that? What else is going on? Nothing. It was supposed to snow. It was supposed to start at 1. As most of you guys know, I'm up in the northeastern part of the United States, in Vermont. And it's cold. It's like 12 degrees. And it's too cold. I've seen this for the past 30 years. Whenever it gets this cold, it's actually too cold to snow. So you'll see it's snowing for hours, even heavy, but nothing hits the ground. So we're going to dodge this bullet, I think. I think we'll pick up a little snow tonight, but I don't think it's going to be anything major. They're calling for, I think, 7 inches. If we get like 2 or 3, I'll be very surprised. That's really cold and very dry. What else? I think that's it. Let's see. I think that's it. So I'm going to light everything up. Woo! Look at that pan adapter, would you please? Look at the spots that just popped up. This is all the North American QSO party on 20 meters. Holy mama. Check that out. Yeah, there's some people in here. Very cool. Actually, whoa, just flipped it towards stateside. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the neat part about this event is it's a 100-watt event. It's low power. No amplifiers allowed, folks. So it's an even playing field. So let me, all right. I will get things rolling. I'm going to have to get tuned up. I have no idea what's going on here. Don't need this because I'm on the big gun. And I'm going to just go ahead and stick this in loop. Plus, let me get the audio on.
Okay, good luck to you. This is Delta Lima 2.
And we're off and running, baby. Okay. So we're going to start at the bottom. See who this guy is down here. Boy, people are down in the extra class portion, which is cool. Cool.
Kilowatt 3, Delta Victor, Florida. Copy, Noel in Florida.
We will start at the bottom, baby.
Yeah. Thank you for the 5-9. What's your name and your state? Over.
Okay, let me mute this because I'm going to make some racket. Minimize this. Alrighty. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. This is the first event I've worked in a long time, man. So we got event season coming up. This is going to be a Hooter Magruder Scooter the Dooter.
November, Oscar, Echo, Lima in Florida.
All right.
Roger. Thank you for PA 73. Victor Echo 3, Lima, Mike Sierra. Please copy Noel in Florida. Roger. Thanks for Ontario, Grant 73, Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray. Echo Alpha 8, Oscar Golf. Please copy Noel, November, Oscar Echo Lima. I'm in Florida, over. Echo Alpha 8, Oscar Golf. Thank you for the nice report, Chano.
It's work in Spain.
Thanks for the call from the Canary Islands. You're 5 and 3, 53 with me. Again, my name is Noel, November, Oscar Echo Lima. And I'm in the state of Florida.
Listen to that QSB. Heavy fading.
Canary Islands, okay?
Hey, Bob. How's it going? KC9ZRA. Hey, man, good to see you in there. Bob's a dear friend from All-Star, from Venture Overland. You guys... just to give you guys a heads up, I'll put in a plug for my friend Mike and the rest of the guys. Venture Overland. Check out Venture Overland on DMR. That's pretty much where I'm parking it as it stands right now. Good group of guys. Todd, Pacific Northwest. There's a bunch of guys, I think, from Texas, all over the country. If you're into outdoor sports, hunting, fishing, off-roading, of course, ham radio. Yeah, good group. Lots of fun.
Well, in Florida. I copy Greg. What's the state, Greg? Roger, Indiana. Thanks for Indiana, Greg. 7-3.
Hello, Scotland.
Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray contest.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Whiskey Bravo 2, Papa Mexico Charlie. Copy Noel in Florida. Okay, thank you for New Jersey. What is your name?
Rapid feeding.
I'm sorry.
You didn't miss anything, Stuart.
Romeo India Charlie Kilo.
Thanks for the audio report there.
Okay, Romeo
Mike 6,
India
Mike 6.
Okay, got it. Thank you for New Jersey.
He's
7-3.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Alpha Bravo 1 Echo Papa. Copy Noel, November Oscar Echo Lima in Florida. Roger, thank you for Maine, Bob. 7-3. Yours is Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray contest.
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
Kilowatt 1 something.
Germany, Mexico. Golf Mike. Over.
Okay, Kilowatt 1, Germany, Mexico. Please copy Noel in Florida.
QSL Noel. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Victor Tango. Over.
Roger, Steve. Thanks so much for the call from Vermont. And my name is spelled just like Christmas. November, Oscar, Echo, Lima, okay?
QSL. Got it. Thank you. 7-3 and have fun. Over.
Okay, Steve. Thanks. 70. Kilowatt 9, Bravo, Germany, Lima. Copy Noel in Florida.
Oh, now
Okay,
that's
Carl,
interesting.
thanks for Illinois, 73, Whiskey Sugar 7 X-ray. You know what? 7 United Tango, Noel in Florida.
Hey, I got one contact, you guys.
Carol,
I'm so
Utah.
excited.
Thanks for Utah. What part of Utah?
I'm so excited.
That's from Alpha Charlie. Zero Whiskey. Kilo Juliet 9 Charlie, Bell, Minnesota. Thank you, Bell. Alpha Charlie, Zero Whiskey. Contest from Alpha Charlie, Zero Whiskey. Contest from Alpha Charlie, Zero Whiskey. Alpha Charlie, Zero Whiskey contest.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Bill, Minnesota.
Okay, Bill, Minnesota, thank you. Copy Steve in Vermont, over.
Thank you, Steve. Yours at Alpha Charlie, Zero Whiskey. Contest from Alpha Charlie, Zero Whiskey. Alpha Charlie, Zero Whiskey contest. Contest from Alpha Charlie, Zero. Juliet 9 Charlie, good afternoon. Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack in Minnesota. The name again, the name? Echo London? Got it now, thank you for Montana. 73 November 0, X-ray Tango.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
November 4, Papa Whiskey Hotel, good afternoon. Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota.
Oh, Glenn. Good Lord. I can team viewer in Glenn if you need me to.
CQNA QP, November 0, X-ray Tango.
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
Victor Alpha 3, November, Florida, good afternoon. Copy
Oh,
November
good, Glenn.
0,
You got it
X-ray
running?
Tango, Jack, Minnesota.
Awesome. Hey, Randy. How's it going, buddy? Tom, good to see you.
Okay, correction made. Please copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota. 73, November 0, X-ray Tango, QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
The station ending X-ray.
Let me tighten up.
Good afternoon. Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota.
Joey Buttafuoco. What's up, Joe?
Copy that, Wayne. Thank you for the call. 73, November 0, X-ray.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Station ending Quebec.
Yeah.
Kilo 4, Alpha Delta, Quebec. Good afternoon. Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota.
Sharp QSB. It's just up and down.
Copy that. Thank you. November 0, X-ray Tango, QRZ, NAQP.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Ending Tango,
Come on.
Whiskey 2,
It's going to be a
November Papa Tango.
labor of
Good
love.
afternoon. Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota. Thank you for New Jersey. Frank 73, November 0, X-ray Tango, QRZ, NAQP.
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
Victor Alpha 3, Whiskey.
Okay, he can't hear me. Moving on.
Copy November 0, X-ray Tango,
Jeez, he's got a
Jack
good
in
signal.
Minnesota.
Should be able to hear me unless there's a lot of people trying to get him.
You dropped on your name. What's the name? Copy that. Thanks. Copy Jack in Minnesota. CQNA QP, November 0, X-ray Tango.
Kilo 1 Germany, Mexico.
Tango Mike, good afternoon. Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota.
Copy you, Paul in Ohio, 73s, November 0, X-ray Tango.
Kilo 1, Germany, Mexico, Mexico.
E3 Delta, Quebec, good afternoon. Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota. Copy you, thank you for DC 73s, November 0, X-ray Tango.
K1GMM. Kilo 1, Golf, Mike.
Alpha Mike, please copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack, Minnesota. Thank you for Maryland, Dave, 73s, November 0, X-ray Tango, QRZ, NAQP.
Kilo 1, Golf, Mike.
So November X-ray?
All right, he can't hear me, so we're going to move on. We do have some people down below.
Copy November 0, X-ray Tango, Jack in Minnesota.
Let me check out.
Whiskey 0, Zulu, Foxtrot. Dave, Minnesota.
Can't even hear that guy. Boy, lots of Minnesota. Holy crap, you guys. Minnesota's rocking it in here.
Tango.
Roger, Bill. It's Bill in Florida.
Oh, this is... $190? No, that's not... No, this must be a different bill. Oh my God, what are you guys, rag chewing?
W0 Papa India. Roger, Gene, G-E-N-E, Minnesota.
Oh, okay. He was calling him. That's not a good location the way my antennas are oriented. I don't know what is going on with some of these guys. There's like... Okay.
Okay, is that Dan? Delta Alpha November? Okay, thanks, Dan. 73. QRZ, Whiskey, Sugar, 7 X-ray contest. Kilo 4, Whiskey, Sierra. No.
I'm going to find a place.
Contest, city contest, Norway Tango 5, Victoria. K3VZ, Jim in Texas. Is that Don in Pennsylvania? This is November Tango 5, Victor.
Kilo 1, Golf, Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf.
Germany, Mexico, Golf, Mike, over.
Is it Kilo 1 Golf, Mike?
Roger.
Jim in Texas.
QSL, Steve in Victor Tango, Vermont.
K1GMM, I need it again.
Sierra Tango, Echo, Victor, Echo, Vermont, Victor Tango, over.
Steve, I still need to state.
Victor Tango, over.
QSL Vermont, thank you very much for hanging in there. This is November Tango 5, Victor.
Texas Barefoot, that's not bad from here, man. That's okay. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do her. Ooh, Paul, yeah. Ugh. And the power line situation? Brutal. I'm actually surprised that guys are honoring 233. I have a huge station on, see, just above there. Okay, I don't hear anybody there.
California.
Name is Marv Mike Alpha Romeo Victor in Michigan.
Thank you. K6 Mike Radio. Whiskey.
I'll never get CA barefoot from here.
Tango Mike, Kent, California. Thanks. K6 Mike Radio.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. No way, he just faded right out. All right, moving on. Wow. Band is typical garbage, man. It's just heavy QSP.
Mike Sierra Tango. Okay, Jim in New York. I need your prefix. All we got is Mike Sierra Tango. Over.
No, you do to hit California from here, Andy. That is a power game from where I'm at. It's NVIS going west. It's rough.
New York, Roger. Good luck. November X-ray 0 India.
Listen to that QSB. Holy crap. These signals are abysmal. Let me set this. This is where the pan adapter should be set. This is on a scale to 60 over. Look at those signals. This shows you how crappy the band is. 20 meters really is. That's like the average. That's what you see on the front of your HF rig. This signal isn't even registering on the 7300. Wow. Okay, let's move along here.
Very good. November 2, Tokyo Mike, Victor Echo 7, United Hotel Sugar. The name is Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo, and the location Kelowna, British Columbia.
Holy crap. Great station out of BC.
It's quite warm. It was minus 23 the other day. So,
wow. That's cranking.
And a little bit of snow falling, but not too much.
It sounds good, right? He's an S3 to S4 on the 7300.
Echo 7 United Hotel Sugar.
That's pretty funny, man. That's how quiet the band is. You hear a signal like that, you think, good God, he must be 20 over. He's only an S3. That's pretty frightening.
Okay, yeah, but not in the interior. So we got a semi-arid climate. And
hey, Norm, what's up? I'm on a 20-meter phase delta loop array, pointed southwest right now. Okay, he's rag chewing, so he's not working the...
CQ contest, CQ, Delta Lima to Sierra, Alpha X-ray, Delta Lima to Sierra, Alpha X-ray, CQ contest.
I think I'm just going to see if I can slide into a pocket here and see if I can pick up something. 230 is risky. I can't go into 233. There's somebody on 234, big station, and 230 is set aside for slow scan. That's slow scan frequency. Who's around? I kind of want to be up in the general class portion. Let me look up in here. Boy, this is tight. Wow.
Name here is Charlie, and the state is Miami, Florida. Roger, QSO.
Okay, what do we got? We got a K1GMM supposedly on that frequency. You can barely hear him. I can't take that one.
Whiskey 8, Bravo Alpha, Quebec. What's your name and state? Zulu Fox 2, Papa Golf. Say that again? Is it Dan? Is Delta Alpha November?
No, Ed, that antenna has been good. That the two antennas I lost a corner on the 40-meter loops, and I lost the end fed. The end fed actually got broken and torn apart and broke the paracord, sheared the paracord off. But I challenge it to break it this time. I've got 1,150-pound test paracord at 110 feet in the top of a massive poplar, and that's where the end fed is at right now. Crazy. And so if that breaks, well, it's basically going to tear the top of the tree off before it breaks that paracord anytime soon. But I do loosen it anyways in a big storm. I'm gonna just go out and release the tension on everything.
PG. November Delta 9 Zulu, handle is Pete, Cayman Island. What's your name again? Okay, got you there, Gary and Wisconsin, J-A-Y, ZF2 PG. Zulu Fox 2, Papa Golf. Zulu Fox 2, Papa Golf. November 0, Zanzibar what? Hotel Echo, handle is Pete, Cayman Island. Thank you, Greg in Kansas, ZF2PG.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Whiskey 4 Bravo Alpha Bravo, handle is Pete, Cayman Island. Dave in Georgia. Thank you, ZF2PG.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 4 Mike, handle is Pete, Cayman Island. Thank you, Doug in VA, ZF2PG.
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
So Echo Juliet, handle is Pete, Cayman Island. What's your name? Oh, still didn't get it. Try it again. Mark in Tennessee, ZF2PG.
K1 Golf Mike.
Okay, Whiskey Japan 4 station, try again.
Ugh.
Charlie Papa, handle is Pete, Cayman Island. Thank you, Charles in Tennessee, ZF2PG.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Whiskey Fox 1 Echo, handle is Pete, Cayman Island.
God, these guys are fast.
Whiskey Fox
Fast.
Echo, is that the call sign correct?
I am way too laid back.
2 Yankee, sorry about that. Whiskey Foxtrot 2 Yankee, handle is Pete, Cayman Island. Hang on, guys, hang on. Whiskey Fox 2 Yankee, I need your name.
Forget it. He's got a pile up. All right, moving on. Let's see. This is probably not the band to be playing on looking at these signals. Just give you an example.
Charlie Foxtrot, handle is Pete, Cayman Island.
Okay, so he sounds probably a 5'9", right? So he's about an S3 to 5, somewhere in there. That's how bad. Yes, band is closed to me.
Detroit, Mitch in Florida, Frank Lima.
There's no way that guy's barefoot. See, they're only supposed to be running 100 watts. There's no way. No way that guy's barefoot. Unless he's running a massive antenna. Like a serious, like something people haven't heard of. No way. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody in here. There is somebody in there. See, this has a spot, but, oh, there he is. Okay.
North America, K4, Echo Japan. TQ North America, K4, Echo Japan, contest. K4, Echo Japan, North America.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Okay. What happened? He disappeared. Was I on the right frequency?
Roger that. Kurt, Kilo, uniform, radio attention.
November.
This is Kilo 4, Echo Juliet.
That guy is just stomping right over the top of the guy's literally like, I'm not even going to work him. That's disgusting.
Got that, Jeff. This is Frank in Florida.
That guy, that's just disgusting, man. All right.
This is...
If you've already heard somebody, just go ahead and call them. Exchange signal reports with them, and get you a number, Roger.
Ed, I'll see you later, dude. I'm probably not going to be in here very long. This is a waste of time. Let's check 40. This is, time is money, right? Let's go to 40. Okay, 40.
It sounds like junk. I got in the box.
Are you talking about? If you're talking about my radio, I can probably agree with you, but John's radio doesn't not sound like junk to me. It's not on my receiver.
7,200. Yeah, I figured.
Kilowatt Echo 5, Yankee, Tennessee.
CQ contest. November Charlie 3 Yankee. November Charlie 3 Yankee. CQNA. November Charlie 3 Yankee. CQNA. November Charlie 3 Yankee.
Okay, gonna make some racket. Hang on, folks.
November Charlie 3 Yankee. November Charlie 3 Yankee.
Charlie 3 Yankee.
K8LRJ.
K8LRJ. This is Tom in Maryland.
Very good. My name is Lee, Lima Echo in Michigan.
Hey, thanks for calling, Lee, and I hope to see you up on 80 later. November Charlie 3 Yankee. CQNA, November Charlie 3 Yankee.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
The November 9.
Yeah, November 9, Tango Alpha, Fred in Indiana.
Okay, let me get this down here. November 9 Tango Alpha.
It's not tuned.
I typed your name wrong.
What is wrong with this thing?
Right?
Foxtrot Romeo Echo Delta, Fred like Flintstone in Indiana.
Hey, we got it. Thanks. QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf. Mike. This is Tom in Maryland.
QSL Tom in Maryland. Copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Hey, great. You've got a 20/9 signal just slamming in here. That's great. See you on 80.
See you there, K1GMM.
November Charlie 3 Yankee contest. CQNA. November
That
Charlie
is
3 Yankee.
that is those loops, the loopy doos. I really kind of hoping to spend some time on 20, but yeah.
Thank you a lot. Ian, Echo Delta, Kentucky. Good luck.
Okay, we got it, Ed. Thanks for calling. November Charlie 3 Yankee. CQNA. November Charlie 3 Yankee.
Yeah, Roger. I switched over to a vertical. Is this better or worse?
We're located outside the town of Martin.
Hello, CQ 40 meter phone.
This is Alpha Bravo 6.
Can't get out this afternoon. No way. Yeah, you got something?
Roger, OJ, copy Walton, Virginia.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
QRZ, Kilo 4, France, Canada, Germany.
He's pretty weak. That's a stretch for right now, but we'll give it a shot.
K4FCG, over.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf Mike. Okay, Florida.
Okay, I missed your name. I got Florida. Please copy Steve, Sierra Tango, Echo Victor, Echo in Vermont. Victor Tango, over.
Roger, Steve. It's OJ, Orange Juice, over.
QSL 7-3. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. QRZ, Kilo 4, France, Canada, Germany. QRZ,
Delta 8 Golf and Victor Tango.
Kilo Delta 8 Golf Victor Tango, Bob, North Carolina.
Here in Michigan, over.
Thanks, Eric. K4 Hotel Alpha. CQNAQP, Kilo 4 Hotel Alpha, K4 Hotel Alpha.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Bob, North Carolina.
Thanks, Bob, North Carolina. Copy Steve, Victor Tango, Vermont, over.
Thanks, Steve. Good luck. K4 Hotel Alpha.
Kilowatt 8 Lima, Romeo, Japan.
Kilo 4 Hotel Alpha, K4 Hotel Alpha.
We're Alpha Radio, Virginia. 673, K3 Delta, November Echo. K3 Delta, November Echo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Yankee Echo.
KC9OYE, thank you. Ed, South Carolina.
US Chuck, Indiana.
Thanks, Chuck 73, K3 Delta, November Echo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike, thank you. Ed, South Carolina.
QSL Ed, South Carolina. Copy Steve Victor Tango, Vermont. Over.
K3 Delta, November Echo. K8LRJ. W8LRJ, thank you. Ed. Kilowatt 8 Lima Romeo Japan. My name is Lee.
Dude, you got to wait for him to finish. Oh my gosh. Didn't even finish giving him in the exchange.
Spot 1 Golf Mike K8LRJ.
Wow.
K1GMM, K8LRJ.
Hang on. I got to tune it up. Somebody's calling me. They must be watching the stream. That's funny right there. Hang on, guys. I was down on the bottom of the band. That's funny. You guys are all a bunch of maniacs. It's good enough. All right, let's see who that is. QRZ, K1GMM.
Kilo 7, Sierra Victor.
Nevada, looking for the POTUS station Nevada, 84 Kilo 8 Golf Kilo Foxtrot 9er, uniform Papa.
Yeah, there's this frequency is occupied. Hey, who was trying to get me? Chime in on the stream. Was there somebody must be watching the stream and they're trying to get me because they called me here on 183. But there's somebody trying to get the bonus station, and I don't want to interfere with that. So whoever that is, let me know and we can find a... Yeah, there's... Yeah, I'm going to wipe out some of these guys if I get in there. I can't hear the station. They're trying to work. Okay, that's... Whiskey chasers. Whiskey chasers. I'd go for a whiskey.
Bravo Victor. Kilo Delta 8 Golf Victor Tango. Kilo 0 Papa Golf, Bruce in Ohio. Thanks for Illinois, Tim 73, QRZ. Kilo Delta 8 Golf Victor Tango. Delta 8 Golf Victor Tango, Bruce in Ohio. Very good, Bruce. My name is Eric in Michigan. Mike India, over. Thanks for Michigan, Eric 73.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilowatt 8 Lima Romeo Juliet. Love Easy Lee in Michigan.
I am so cold. I can't get this room warm down here. Kilo 1 Germany, Mexico.
Zulu. Thank you very much. Whiskey Alpha 8, Alpha Hotel Zulu, Mike, Virginia. QSL 73, have fun.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. moving on.
CQNAQP, Whiskey X-ray 3 Bravo.
Kilo Echo 8, Kilo X-ray Romeo.
Kilo Echo 8, Kilo X-ray Romeo.
Joe in southeast Michigan, you're 5 and 7.
Thank you, Joe. QRZ, Whiskey X-ray 3 Bravo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Tango.
Call Victor Tango, Jim in Maryland.
Nice to meet you, Jim. My name is Eric in Michigan, Mike India, over.
Mike India, thank you. QRZ, Whiskey X-ray 3 Bravo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Again, please.
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 8, Lima Romeo Japan, Jim in Maryland.
Okay, Jim, K1LRJ, Lee in Michigan. Have fun.
Thank you, Lee. QRZ, Whiskey X-ray 3 Bravo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
The Kilo 3 again.
Okay, moving on.
November 4, Alpha, Tango, Juliet. Good afternoon. This is Tim, Tango, India, Mexico. I'm in Maryland, Mike Delta.
He is so over-modulated, good Lord.
Sorry, again, November 4, Alpha, Tango, Juliet. This is Tim, Tango, India, Mexico. I'm in Maryland, Mike Delta.
QSO, I'm in North Carolina, November Charlie. The name's Tony.
Is that North Carolina? Roger.
Roger.
And the name, is it Tony?
QSO.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much for calling in. Have a great afternoon.
February.
Norway 3, Quebec Echo, November 3, Queen, Ecuador, CQ North America.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf Mike. Good afternoon. This is Tim, Tango, India, Mexico. I'm in Maryland, Mike Delta.
Thank you, Tim in Maryland. Please copy Steve in Vermont, Victor Tango. Over.
Oh, you're my first Vermont. Thank you so much, Steve. Have a great day.
You too, 7-3.
7-3, this is Norway 3, Queen Echo, CQ North America.
Whiskey 8, Oscar.
With
Bravo, Echo, November.
Alpha, call is Kilowatt 3, Charlie Radio.
Yep, got it. Thank you. Name your Jim, Juliet, India, Mike in Michigan. Mike India.
Okay, got Jim in Michigan. Thanks. Good luck. Yours, Ed?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. This is Ben Bravo Echo November in Maryland.
Thank you, Ben, Maryland. Please copy Steve in Vermont, Victor Tango. Over.
Okay, Steve and Victor Tango. Got it. Thanks. Yours, Ed? CQA.
Kilowatt 3, Whiskey Italy. CQ North American QSO Party, Kilowatt 3, Whiskey India.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Bill in Delaware.
Thank you, Bill in Delaware. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Thank you, Steve. Good luck. QRZ, Kilo 3, Whiskey India. Again?
AM broadcast is starting to come in. Hear those heterodynes? I'll flip it towards Europe. Check this out. That's brutal, man. It's gonna get ugly here pretty quick. It'll wipe out everything from 200 up. Really, it's dead over there, Martin? You gotta be kidding me. At this hour? I figured 40 would be cracking over there.
November 4,
Who's the Charlie Lima?
Uniform Charlie Lima.
Yeah, Kilowatt Baker 8, Uniform Charlie Lima. This is Mitch, MITCH, Missouri.
In Michigan.
Thanks, David. Where am I? Who else?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
55 Yankee Alpha. This is Mitch, Missouri. Thanks for Texas, Bill. Who else?
November 4, Echo Lima.
November 4, Echo Lima.
Kilo Charlie 9, Charlie Hotel Sierra, Mark in Hammond, Indiana.
Okay, you gave it all at once. I'll see if I can Charlie 9, Charlie Hotel Sierra, Mark in Indiana, Mitch in Missouri. Is that all good?
Roger, Roger. Mitch, good afternoon to you. Have a good day.
This is November Whiskey Zero Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. He's awfully weak. I'm going to move on from him. The band's in the process of stretching out. Check that pan adapter out. That's all stuff coming in from Europe. See it jump when I flip it. Okay, 2 guys on the same frequency.
Kilo 9 Zulu Oscar. Hello, CQ, Kilo 9 Zulu Oscar.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike Mike.
K1GMM, Ralph, Illinois.
QSL Ralph, I think it was Ralph, Illinois. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Victor Tango, over. It's supposed to be snowing right now. I have no idea. I'm down in a hole. I think we're supposed to pick up 7 inches maybe, Ralph. It's too cold. It's only about 10 to 12 degrees, and it's not going to snow when it's that cold. It'll never get to the ground, so I think we're going to dodge this one. Over.
Oh, man, I guess you're lucky. Hey, thanks for getting off. At least in this cold weather, you'll stay inside and get on the radio.
That is the point right there. Yeah, 7-3. Have fun and good luck in the QSO party. Over.
Okay, thank you. Kilo 9 Zulu Oscar, K9ZO.
William Bakery, Charlie Tango, Charlie.
Somebody was tuning, try it.
William Bakery, Charlie Tango, Charlie.
Okay, Charlie Echo Charlie.
Kilo Charlie 4, November X-ray. Kilo Charlie 4, November X-ray. Kilo
K8YLK. Yankee Lima Kilo.
Thank you for the call. This is Kurt, Kilo United Romeo Tango, Kurt in Tennessee, Tango November, over.
Hey, John,
I
what's
have
going on?
Kurt in
Martin.
Tennessee. Please copy Josh in Ohio, Oscar Hotel.
Okay, Josh, thank you. Short
Yes, Martin.
K8L.
That's exactly right, Martin.
Kilo 8, Romeo Juliet, Tennessee.
QSL, Lee, Lima Echo Echo in Michigan.
QSL, thank you, Lee.
November 4, Mike Uniform Hotel.
You can hear the music. Hear the music coming in the background. It's going to get unbearable here in about another half hour.
Mike in Ohio.
Thank you, Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Ending in Mike.
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike Mike.
K1 Golf Mike Mike, thank you. This is Kurt, KURT, Tennessee.
Thank you, Kurt in Tennessee. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Victor Tango, over. Roger, Roger.
KW4J, Kurt, Tennessee. QSL, thanks for doing, Bill.
The 350. I've had it turned on for a couple hours. So
Okay.
the internal VFO. I also have a digital one that I usually turn on if Lima Alpha November, and I'm located in Ohio, Oscar Hotel.
Yeah, listen with an HF Plus, Martin, and run SDR console. What you're actually hearing is SDR console.
Kev, got Oscar. Is that QSO?
Oof. He's.
Thank you very much for the contact. 7-3, good luck today.
Oh. It's just too much splatter. Can't hear him.
CQ8LRJ, CQ&AQP, November 8, Charlie Juliet, calling CQ&AQP and standing by.
Kilo 1, Golf, Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf, Mike. This is November 8, Charlie Juliet. Name is Alan, Alpha Lima, Alpha November, and I'm located in Ohio.
Thank you, Alan in Ohio. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Victor Tango, over.
Thank you very much, Steve in Vermont. Appreciate the contact today.
Thank you, Alan. 7-3. Have fun.
7-3 and good luck. November 8, Charlie Juliet, QRZ and AQP.
This is Noel in North Carolina.
It's nothing but a madhouse. It's a freaking madhouse.
K8LRJ. Kilowatt 8 Lima, Romeo Japan, Lee, Lima Echo Echo in Michigan.
Boy, she's starting to stretch out, man. She's stretching her legs. Here we go. Be cool to see if Europe is working the NAQP. I bet they are. Heard them on 20 meters they were working. Man, look at that. Come on. Speed it up, guys. Jeez. You're killing me, man. I gotta check my drive on my microphone here. That looks awfully bodacious. Disable. Audio. No, that one's good. Okay. Mic is good. It's just very hot in OBS. I'm not sure why. I'll try and balance it out a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. I guess that guy's pretty much given up the ghost. Grenaded his... Whoa!
I don't want to add to it, okay?
Marvin.
Okay, Mike, in West Virginia. Wow, did that freezing rain hit you guys over?
No, just rain so far, and it all went around the north here. We're getting a bunch of rain at the moment. Temperature's around 40 degrees, so we're doing all right back here.
Okay, Mike, yeah, you are. This is Dave, Dog Able Victory, the November 9 India Alpha. Okay, Mike, well, I'm glad you didn't get the freezing rain. We got it last night. The power went on and off, on and off. Never stayed off more than about 3 seconds. Got tired of resetting all the darn clocks. Hey, Mike, thanks for punching in with Central States Net again. Keep
Hi, Jeff. Mark, M-A-R-K, Illinois. 9 X-ray Tango. CQNA, CQNA.
I don't have him.
9 X-ray Tango. Whiskey 9
Okay,
X-ray
that's a new
Tango.
station. So let's whip back down the band.
All right, still Sierra Yankee Lima, Quebec, Canada.
Give me your name again, please.
Still Sierra Yankee Lima.
QSO, thanks a lot. QRZ from Whiskey 9 X-ray Tango.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. Gary, GRY, Wisconsin.
Thank you, Gary, Wisconsin. Copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Okay, Steve, thanks for Vermont. It's always a tough one. QRZ from Whiskey 9 X-ray Tango.
Yeah, and I'm sure the QSL cards will be rolling in. I hate QSL cards. I do. I hate them because I can't chase paper from here.
So if I forget something,
Well, this DX station actually was running split too, but
CQNA, November Charlie 3 Yankee.
Okay, I worked him.
CQ contest, November Charlie 3 Yankee.
Foxtrot X-ray this. What's the next letter? Oh, okay. Okay.
Germany Lima. Kilowatt 9 Bravo, Germany Lima.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
K9 Bravo, Germany
Oops.
Lima. Kilowatt 9 Bravo, Germany Lima.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
and it's Alpha again.
November 8th, Alpha Victor X-ray. Name is Jim in Michigan.
And ABX, Carl, KARL,
Sorry about the noise, guys. Trying to straighten out the cable here.
Name is Jim, Juliet India Mike.
Yeah, Japan, Italy, Mike.
QSL.
Thank you. K9 Bravo, Germany, Lima.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
K1GMM, Carl, KARL, Illinois.
Okay, Carl in Illinois. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Thank you. K9 Bravo, Germany, Lima, NAQP. NAQP, K9 Bravo, Germany, Lima. Kilowatt 9 Bravo, Germany, Lima. KM5JB, Carl, KARL, Illinois.
Go, good luck.
Nothing but fun in the sun, baby.
Alpha Bravo. Alpha Bravo 1 Japan, thank you. Buddy, BUDDY, Virginia, Victor Alpha.
Don't have him.
Mike Alpha, thank you. 73, Ken. W4 Yankee Echo.
Kilo Delta 8 Golf Victor Tango.
Golf Victor Tango.
Kilo Delta 8 Golf Victor Tango. Eric in Michigan, over.
Okay. KD8GVD, Eric in Michigan. Thank you. This is Buddy, BUDDY in Virginia. QSL.
All right, buddy. Yeah, good signal. 7-3. Good luck, sir.
Okay, thank you. W4 Yankee Echo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo Delta 2. Kilo Echo, Kilo Delta 2, Golf Uniform Delta. Good afternoon. Buddy, BUDDY. Thank you from Virginia. Chris, is that Chris in New York? Okay, Chris, thanks very much. 73, W4 Yankee Echo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
November 2, November Sierra Lima. Good afternoon. Buddy, BUDDY, Virginia. Okay, pipeline to New York. 73, Mike, W4 Yankee Echo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf, Mike. Thank you. Good afternoon. Buddy, BUDDY, Virginia, Victor Alpha.
Thanks, buddy, from Virginia. Please copy Steve, Vermont, Victor Tango. Over.
Very good. Steve in Vermont, 73. Good luck to you. Yankee Echo. November Golf 1.
Pennsylvania, suburban Bethel Park.
South Carolina on Lake Greenwood, 73. K3 Delta, November Echo.
Kilo 9 Golf Sierra.
K9 Golf Sugar. Bravo 3 Julia, that's El Romeo. Ed, South Carolina.
No, already worked, Tim.
November 4 Alpha Tango Juliet, please copy Mike, Ohio. I copy North Carolina. The name again, please. Don in North Carolina. Thank you very much. 73.
Hey, GM4, what's cooking, dude?
QRZ contest from N8WCP. Alpha Delta 4 Echo Tango. Please copy Mike, Ohio.
This is Bruce in North Carolina. QSO?
Bruce, QSL. Thank you very much for North Carolina. 73. QRZ contest from N8WCP.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Please copy Mike, Ohio.
Thanks, Mike, Ohio. Please copy Steve, Vermont. Over.
QRZ contest from N8WCP.
Seriously, dude? What a jerk. Listen to that guy. He's like practically, I know he can hear that guy.
WCP contest.
Kilo 3, Bravo.
Sierra, November.
Oh my God, he's crushing that guy.
United Bravo Romeo.
Oh, you in England?
Again, in Maryland.
What a tool.
QSO party. This is K4HQK. Kilo 4 Hotel Quebec Kilo. November Golf 1 Mike. Thank you. My name is John, and I am in Virginia. Ooh, Rhode Island. Thank you for that, Mike. Good luck to you this afternoon. QRZ, K4HQK.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Thank you for the call. My name is John in Virginia.
Hey, John in Virginia. Thank you. Please copy Steve, Vermont. Over.
Vermont. We're getting New England now. The band conditions are picking up a little bit. Thank you very much, Steve, and good luck to you this afternoon. Thank you for Vermont. QRZ, this is K4HQK.
Doing the hibbity-dibbity.
Okay, Kilo Delta 2, Papa Echo Romeo. Did I get that right? I'm sorry, say again?
Thanks again, Mike. It's 73.
Whiskey 2 Delta Alpha Romeo. Bruce in Ohio.
I'm hungry.
Okay, and I've got Whiskey 2 Delta Alpha Romeo. Ron in New Jersey, is that correct? Okay, I'm Bruce, and I'm in Ohio. Ontario. A QRZ NAQP from November 8, Bravo Victor.
Whiskey 4 Papa Kilo.
And Jim, Tobermory, Ontario. Boy, there's a whole bunch of you. Ending in Ontario? Victor Alpha. Thanks for Virginia, Sam. Thanks, 7-3.
Alpha Bravo 3,
Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, Quebec, India.
Bravo 8 Delta Sierra.
Oh my gosh, he's got a freaking pile up going.
3 Oscar, Quebec, India.
Crushing it, baby.
Kilowatt Baker 3, Oscar, Quebec, India.
Kilo Bravo 3, Oscar, Quebec, India. Bruce in Ohio.
QSO, Bruce, this is Mark in Pennsylvania. Good luck at the contest.
Good luck to you as well. 7-3 QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Indy Sierra. Alpha Bravo 8 Delta Sierra. Alpha Bravo 8 Delta Sierra. Bruce in Ohio. QSO, Bruce. Michigan, over. Was it Michigan? Got it. Thanks, Dave, and 7-3.
Oofa.
Alpha Delta 4, Echo Tango.
Kilo 2 again.
Wow, I can barely hear him.
Kilo 2 helped.
Usually that's a direct pipeline to 2 and 3 land from here. Unless he's over on my backside. He might be up in New York State.
Mike Oscar. Thank you, Dick, and 7-3. QRZ.
Kilowatt 1, Germany, Mexico.
November again. November 2, Papa Yankee Hotel, Bruce in Ohio. And November 8, Bravo Victor. Thanks for New York, Mike, 7-3 QRZ.
Alpha Bravo 3, Sierra X-ray.
Italy Sugar.
Wow.
The 3 station?
Alpha Bravo 3, Sierra X-ray.
Italy Sierra. Alpha Bravo 3 Sierra X-ray. Bruce in Ohio.
QSO, Bruce, thank you for Ohio. You have Jerry, Jerry, in Maryland, over.
Thank you much, Jerry. Got you, Maryland, 7-3.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Bruce in Ohio.
Thank you, Bruce, Ohio. Please copy Steve, Vermont, over.
Thank you much, Steve, 7-3.
7-3.
November Zulu 3 Juliet.
Is it Alpha Bravo 4 Echo Tango? Maryland. Thank you, sir. QRZ, Whiskey X-Ray 3 Bravo.
I think I've already worked him before.
CQNA, Whiskey X-Ray 3 Bravo.
I didn't work him
Willie
yet?
X-Ray 3 Bravo.
Oh, I guess not. What the hell?
Whiskey Bravo 8, United Bravo Radio. Jim in Maryland.
Could have sworn I worked him.
QRZ, Whiskey X-Ray 3 Bravo.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf Mike. Jim in Maryland.
Thanks, Jim in Maryland. Please copy Steve, Vermont, over.
Steve, thank you for a new state. Thank you. QRZ, Whiskey X-Ray 3 Bravo.
Everybody always scrambles for this state, and I don't know why.
Kilo India 4.
Because there's like well over 2,000 operators in this state, and yet nobody, I don't understand it. I'm not the only one in the state. Save. Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Gary in Wisconsin.
Thanks, Gary in Wisconsin. Please copy Steve, Vermont, over.
Okay, I need your name and state. Name and state again, over.
Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo in Vermont. Victor Tango, over.
Okay, Steve in Vermont. Got it that time. Thanks. And 73. QRZ, Kilo 9 Golf Sugar. CQNA, K9 Golf Sugar.
Kilo 3, Lima Tango.
Frequencies in use, asshole.
CQNA, November Charlie 3. Are you still a friend of
Radio contest.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's
Kilowatt 3 Charlie Radio.
That's just to let you guys know, 7,200 stateside is what we call the romper room. They're a bunch of basically bottom feeders. They are like bottom of the barrel ham radio operators, turds of society. Just to let you know, that's what you heard just now. That's 7200. Yeah. It's just embarrassing, actually.
Okay, got fixing a call. This is Dan in Ohio. Got it, Dan, and thanks for the call. QRZNA, kilowatt 3, Charlie radio.
Oh, that's a dupe. Thought I worked him before. Alrighty.
QQNA, kilowatt 3, Charlie radio.
Party, kilowatt 3, Whiskey, India.
Worked him.
CQ contest, CQ North American QSO party, kilowatt 3,
I think.
Whiskey, India. CQ contest, CQ North American QSO party, kilowatt 3, Whiskey, Italy.
Definitely worked him.
CQ contest, CQ North American QSO party, kilowatt 3, Whiskey, India.
Wonder if I should sneak down onto.
Whiskey Alpha 8 Alpha Hotel Zulu, Mike, Illinois.
Thank you, Mike. Please copy Mike in Virginia.
Is that Mike, Virginia?
Wonder if I should head
QSO
down.
cut me off there.
I think I'm going to head down the extra class portion of the band. Gosh, can't type.
Kilo 2 Hotel Yankee Delta.
Sweden. What are you doing? What's going on? 81TP. Took my general test in Vermont, Burlington. Vermont is my favorite state. I'm from Maine. Wow. From Maine, Tom? Maine's cool. You know, the Maine coastline, Acadia National Park, that whole area, Pemaquid. I've been all over the country. I've been to Alaska. All over the West Coast, across Canada, Canadian Rockies, New Mexico, Midwest, Arizona, of course, Florida, down the eastern seaboard. And, you know, still, the coast of Maine is like one of my favorite. Boy, it's tough, man. I love it. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Rob the animal. He's checking in. Talk to Rob every morning on DMR. Well, most mornings on DMR. Yeah. Bar Harbor. Man, that Acadia National Park, Mount Desert Island, that is just ridiculously gorgeous, man. I hear it's amazing. Whoa. You know, I hear that I had a park ranger tell me, this was years ago, he said, if you want to really appreciate Acadia, you have to show up in like end of September. During the fall when all the leaves have changed, there's nobody there, and the sea is really rough and Thunder Hole is really violent. He's like, oh yeah, that's the time to be there. I'm getting out there. I am going to go there at some point in the fall. Yeah, Alex. This is what stateside. Let me explain to you guys really quick what this is. We have what are called QSO parties, and they're kind of informal. They're a contest, but a lot of times you run into old friends, and it's Tom, camping there. I've always camped there, and it's rained. I kid you not. It rained 7 out of 10 days. But it's still beautiful, man. It's still worth it. I've got some just beautiful pictures of that place, being a photographer and stuff. Just love it. It's like a photographer's wet dream, you know. Even in the fog, even in the rain, it's awesome. I like Camden too. Camden's a kind of a cool area. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the QSO parties. The QSO parties are, every state in the United States has a QSO party. Ours is going to be next weekend. I'm pretty sure the Vermont QSO party is next weekend. So I'm going to be these events. I just hand out points, and I'm not real. I'm not even going to be serious about the Vermont one, but that should be a good one. Vermont QSO party. So yeah, it's pretty casual. Folks are awfully nice. It's not like a DX contest, like Worldwide DX, where it's like every man. It's every man for himself. You'll see some bad behavior on here, but you see it everywhere. You can't escape it no matter where you go. All right. I see you, Tom. Have a good evening there, buddy. Good to see you.
Contest, 9 India Zulu. Kilo 2 Hotel Tango, thank you for the call. This is Bob, Bravo, Oscar Bravo, Indiana, over.
Where was he? Indiana?
It's Indiana,
Yep.
India, November. All right, Dick, I've got you in Missouri. Thanks for the call. Good luck.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf, Mike, Bob, Indiana.
Thank you, Bob, Indiana. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Steve and BT. Thanks, Steve, for the multiplier.
Thanks, Bob. 7-3.
7-3, Whiskey 9, India Zulu, QRZ.
Hey, Andy, what's cooking, man?
Contest.
We are working the North American QSO party.
Contest, Whiskey 9, India Zulu.
28 Okay. Maybe you can hear me a little bit better right there. I turn toward you a bit. Yeah, no, Jeff's got it going on with his antenna. Maybe I'll try to model mine up like that one some of these days. But I really don't have a good rotor. Mine's just no ham M, and it's probably doing a good job to turn this one.
Johnny, let me get this all in.
OHNNY in Alabama. We got it. Thanks, Johnny. November Charlie 3 Yankee. Kilo India 0 India. This is Tom in Maryland.
Thanks, Tom. It's Mark, M-A-R-K, in Missouri.
QSL Mark, thanks. November Charlie 3 Yankee. November Charlie 3 Yankee. November Charlie 3 Yankee.
See this?
Contest, November Charlie 3 Yankee.
I know you can go anywhere you want on the band, and I am not the freaking band cop.
There's somebody near
But
me. Hold
man,
on.
he is right in the DX portion of the band. That's going to be a problem coming up in about a half hour. I can squeeze in down here, but I just don't want to do it, man. It's might have to. Hey, Rob, this is the 40-meter parasitic delta loop array going northwest currently.
Okay, QSL, thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. Enjoy the contest, the QSO party. WB2 PMC, K8LRJ, CQ from Kilowatt 8, Lima, Romeo, Juliet. Kilo India, 0 India.
Oh, that's a new one.
0 India coming in.
All right, I'm going to just make sure she's tuned because I'm down in the bottom portion. Ooh, yeah, I am way off. We can fix that. As the $6 million man would say. Right? I can fix that. Close enough. I should just be running the auto tuner, but 80 meters, yeah, I'm going to run the end fed probably on 75, 80. These things, yeah, the end fed is no contest with these antennas on 40. These things will just eat that thing for lunch. Not even in the same universe. It's okay, but on 75, man, that thing is just rocking. That is a freaking awesome antenna. It ain't bad on 40. I'd run it. If I didn't have these, I'd have no problem running it as a primary. Come on. Oh, my AGC's closed. There we go.
Okay, Kilo 0 Oscar November, and your name and state, please.
I am so hungry, I'm going to fall out of my chair.
Your state again, please. Okay, I got minutes. Thank you very much. Appreciate your patience. This is K8LRJQRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Well, there he is, Mr. Steve, K1GMM, K8LRJ. Good afternoon to you, Steve. Lima Echo from Michigan.
Lee from Michigan, good evening. And afternoon, I don't even know what it is, dude. Good to hear you. And really nice signal punching into Vermont tonight. Steve in Vermont. K8LRJ, K1GMM, over.
Okay, Steve. Actually, this is my club call. My call is Whiskey America 8 Romeo November Bravo. We have spoken in the past. Nice to run across you.
Hey, yeah, good to hear you, man. I'm not going to hold it. Get them while you can, right? We're off and running. I'm just kind of surfing around and picking what I can, handing out some points. Have a good evening, buddy. We'll catch you soon, and good luck. Over.
United. November 4 Golf United, K8LRJ. My name is Lee, Lima Echo in Michigan.
Thankfully, it's Mike in North Carolina.
Okay, Spike. Thank you very much.
Inverted V, the center up, probably about 30 feet, just running along.
A little Missy, she's, they haven't been out in a while, and I got to put the raincoat on to take them out. So, W8NSS.
Okay, Danny.
Then the 4-1000. The 4-1000 to nowhere.
Roger. Thank you, Steve. Good luck. QRZ Kilo 3, Whiskey, India.
Okay.
CQ contest, CQ North American QSO party, Kilowatt 3, Whiskey, India.
That's Wild Bill.
CQ North American QSO party.
The signals that you hear that are real big are probably like Pennsylvania, Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, that area. I have a direct pipeline, don't ask me why, to that area. I could work them on probably 1 watt. I think I've worked him November. I don't think so. November Delta 9 Golf. Yep, that's new. Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo India 0 Foxtrot Mike, Illinois. Thank you, Roger. Was there Kilo 1?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Illinois.
Thank you, Mike, Illinois. Copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
November Delta 9 Golf. November 4 Golf United. November 4 Golf United. Hello again, Mike. This is Mike, Illinois. Thank you, Mike, North Carolina. Good luck, QRZ, ND19. CQNA. Kilo 3, Whiskey. Kilo 3, Whiskey. CQNA. Kilo 3, Whiskey.
Yeah, people are jumping off of 20, and they're heading down here. So this is going to get really rambunctious. What time is it anyways? 2:41. I would say in probably an hour and a half, you're going to see 75 meters start coming alive. 857D multiband and vertical. Very nice, man. I have an 857 here. I love my little 857. 80. Tom used an NFET on 80. 132 first time with Hollies only 85. Yeah, don't they? I don't have a fan. What are you referring to, Tom? I have no idea what you're talking about. And you got a fan. Oh, a fan. Oh, I get it. I'm not sure who that is. Who Lee was. I can't. I feel so bad sometimes because people are like, "Hey, Steve, how's it going?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, but man, I don't know you. I have no idea who you are." And I'm just warning you guys, unless I talk to you on a daily basis, Lee. Yeah, now I know who you're talking about, Tom. Unless I talk to you guys on a daily basis, I'm not going to remember nothing because my mind is feeble. I'm a crotchety old bastard. I am. I'm 55 and my mind is shot. So, hey, I do the best I can. Bear with me.
Charlie 5, Charlie Mike, that's right.
Let me retune quick. I got to go up the band here. I feel guilty, you know. I've got something going on. I'm going to have to drop this spring. I'm going to get through the winter. It's working. Seems to be working okay, but I've got something up with my 40 meter array. It tunes very strange, and it never used to. So something is going on with this thing. I don't know what. Now, I can use it without the tuner, but I choose not to. I like every bit amount of fire as I can get coming out of that thing, especially barefoot. So... He went nuts. It's called CRS. Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Is it Mike?
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike. Germany, Mexico. Okay, I didn't get your name. I got Pennsylvania. Please copy Steve Victor Tango, Vermont. Over.
Oh, thank you very much, Steve. The name is Chaz, Charlie Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Got it. I thought that's what you said, Chaz. All right, brother. 7-3. Have a good evening.
Yeah, just the abbreviation for Charles. I've used it so long. CQNA, Kilo 3 Whiskey, Kilo 3 Whiskey.
That's what we called my father, by the way. His nickname was Chaz. His name was Charles. Hey, Greg, what's up, man? Alan, how's it going?
64 November on. Wait, is that you, Dan? W2NO, Chaz in Pennsylvania. Okay, thanks, Charles.
Sometimes I type something and I look down at it and I said, that can't be right. And it was. Okay, thanks, Tim. 73. K3 Delta November Echo.
Dupe. Oh, yeah. She's getting busy, baby.
South Carolina.
She's getting busy.
Thanks, Carl. 73. K3 Delta November.
Oh, there's some DX. He's Connecticut. He's Canadian, I think.
You Mike in Ohio?
Larry in New York, thank you very much. 73 and good luck in the contest.
Hey, Bear's there. Hey, what's up, dude?
Juliet 4 Alpha. Oscar Mike.
The Kilo Juliet 4 again.
Kilo Juliet 4 Alpha Oscar Mike.
KJ4 ALM.
Yeah, band's shifting around. She is shifting.
You got Ray, Radio Alpha Yankee.
Stretching out. Right on schedule, too, because it's
QSO.
quarter 3. Band's stretching out. She's going to go long, and Europe is going to be banging in here in about another hour.
Bob, North Carolina.
Bob in North Carolina. Thank you for the call. 73. Good luck. QRZ contest from November 8 Whiskey Charlie Papa.
I don't have him.
November Yankee 9 X-ray. Please copy Mike, Ohio.
Roger, Mike. Name here is Chris Charlie Hotel Romeo Sierra in Illinois, India Lima, QSL.
QSL Chris in Illinois. Thank you. 73. Good luck. QRZ contest from N8 WCP.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1. K1GMM. Is that correct? I think that's a duplicate.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't have you in the log. I must not have stuck it in there. Sorry about that, Mike. Have a good evening. K1GMM, Steve, Vermont.
No problem, sir. 73, but thanks for the call again. QRZ contest from November 8, Whiskey Charlie Papa.
I must not have hit enter. Nice job. You know what I'll do is I'll go back through the...
N8WCP contest.
Kilo Delta 9, Kilo November Juliet.
Kilo November 9, Kilo Juliet, is that correct?
Correction, Kilo Delta 9, Kilo November Juliet.
Mike, it's Craig, Illinois. Mike, Victor Alpha. Mike 23, Charlie Tango.
Whiskey Delta 4.
Kilo 0, Oscar November, Craig, Illinois. Thank you, Chief. Thanks, JC, Charlie Tango. K0, Japan, Portugal, Craig, Illinois. Thanks, Jeff, Illinois, Charlie Tango.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Mike, Craig, Illinois.
Thanks, Craig, Illinois. Please copy Steve, Vermont. Over.
Thanks for Vermont, Steve, Illinois, Charlie Tango.
Whiskey Delta 4, Hotel X-Ray Echo.
Craig, Illinois.
Whiskey America 2, Jack Queen King. It's Mike in North Carolina. Thank you, QRZ N4, Golf United.
That's a new one, I think.
CQNA, November 4, Golf United, N4, GU.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo Charlie 5, Charlie Mike X-Ray. It's Mike in North Carolina.
I think I'm off frequency. I think he's actually on...
Thank you, Carl. N4, Golf United, contest.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf Mike. It's Mike in North Carolina.
Thanks, Mike, North Carolina. Please copy Steve, Vermont. Over.
Thank you, Steve. N4, Golf United.
You replace religion with government and replace God
the romper room.
with socialism. That's what's happening. Art, Delaware.
I'm definitely not going to indulge in that.
Thanks, Paul. November 3, Denmark, X-ray.
Oh, that's a new one.
KJ9B, Art, Delaware. Thank you, Ken. November 3, Delta, X-ray.
WA3, Mike Juliet Zulu.
Illa, November 4, Echo, Tango, Delta, Art, Delaware. Thank you, Ben. November 3, Delta, X-ray, NA.
Where'd he go? Good God, I just got tuned up. Now he's gone. Send me a QSO card for this YouTube QSO chat. Alan, this is SDR console. Simon Brown. It's free. Just go to sdrradio.com. This is the latest version of SDR console. See you, Stuart. Stu. That's Stu. I guess he's gone. He just QRT'd. Okay.
Ohio, the name here is Russ. Romeo Uniform Sierra Sierra. QSL, good luck. You've got a good signal into Ohio. I guess they're running some sort of a contest. Don't know what it is, but I figured I'd answer your CQ.
It's the North American QSO party. It's the contest we're running right now.
Well, very good. Thanks for the update. I don't keep up much with contesting, but sometimes I enjoy helping people.
N0QOP, thanks for the QRZ. Okay, K0SRF, John, Illinois.
Roger, this is Dave in Missouri.
Okay, Dave, thanks a lot. Appreciate the call. The other station? QRZ, Whiskey 9, India, Lima, Yankee.
I think I've worked him.
Whiskey 4, Papa, Bravo, Whiskey. Good afternoon.
Nope,
from
I haven't.
John, Illinois.
This is Paul in Kentucky.
Okay, Paul in Kentucky, thanks a lot. Appreciate the call. QRZ? The W3, Portable 8 again. Okay, it's Whiskey 3 Alpha Tango Echo /8. Is that Roger? Okay, I got Whiskey 3 Alpha Tango Echo Portable 8. Is that Roger? Okay, like that. John, Roger?
Oh.
Okay, John, this is John in Illinois. John in Illinois, QSL. Okay, thanks, John. I appreciate it. This is Whiskey 9, India, Lima, Yankee, QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike, John, Illinois.
Thanks, John, Illinois. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Okay, Steve in Vermont, thanks a lot. The other station, please. QRZ. Whiskey 8 Tango Mike.
Kilo Delta 9, Golf Yankee. Kilo Delta 9, Golf Yankee. Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, Ohio.
Alrighty, Paul, thank you. Jim in Illinois, good luck.
QSL, Jim.
See you, Tor.
Tango Mike, QRZ, North America.
Kilo Charlie 3, Juliet Alpha Sierra.
Kilo Charlie 8, Juliet Alpha Sierra, I believe. Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, Ohio.
Roger that, Paul. A correction on the name. Kilo Charlie 3, Juliet Alpha Sierra. The name is Judy in Pennsylvania.
QSL, Judy. Kilo Charlie 3.
73, thanks for the
Tango
contact.
Mike, QRZ, North America.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Fox Charlie Romeo, I believe. Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, Ohio. QSL, Joe. Mike Charlie Romeo. Whiskey 8 Tango Mike, QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 9 Hotel Kilo Sierra. Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, Ohio.
Come on, you.
Whiskey 8 Tango Mike, QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Zulu Oscar.
Kilo Charlie.
Kilo Charlie 9 Tango Zulu Oscar. Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform, Ohio.
Thanks, Paul. This is Jim, Juliet, India, Mike in Wisconsin, India.
QSL, Jim. Whiskey 8 Tango Mike, QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Papa Alpha Uniform Lima.
QSL, Jim, Japan, India, Mexico, New York.
QSL Jim, Whiskey 8 Tango Mike, QRZ.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. Paul, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima, Ohio.
Thank you, Paul, Ohio. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Victor Tango. Over.
QSL Steve, Whiskey 8 Tango Mike, QRZ, North America.
Alpha 8, Alpha Hotel Zulu.
La 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 la.
Hotel Zulu, I'm surely missing a letter. Raleigh, North Carolina today, there, ever?
Jeez, I forgot to turn the auto notch on it. Yeah. And make it a little bit more tolerable with those AM broadcast stations. That heterodyne you heard, I just kicked it on. Bring it under control.
No doubt about it. And with the band conditions today, you're doing pretty good there. The band's not in the world's best shape there. There's some pretty good QSB going on. And then we got a contest going on this weekend too. So the band's pretty crowded there. But appreciate the call today, Chuck.
Bed NAQP.
Romeo X-ray.
The station ending Romeo X-ray.
Alan, it's Victor Alpha 3, Romeo X-ray, John in Ontario, Canada. Go ahead.
All right, John.
Nice audio on him.
Today.
Thank you. 7-3.
7-3, God bless. November 8, Charlie Juliet, QRZ, NAQP.
Worked him. Okay, that is 8.
Mike Charlie Romeo, Jim in Indiana. Thanks, Joe. Good luck. Whiskey Tango 9, United.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Jim in Indiana.
Thank you, Jim in Indiana. Please copy Steve Vermont. Vermont, over.
the North American QSO party.
Whoa.
Charlie 4,
Golf Yankee, Victor Echo 3, Mexico, Germany, Yokohama. Contact. Kilo Bravo 3, Mike, Bravo Papa. This is Brian, Ontario. Okay, right on there. Thanks. Zach, 7-3. CQ contest, CQNA, Victor Echo 3, Mike, Golf Yankee, Victor Echo 3, Mexico, Germany, Yokohama. Contact. CQ contest, CQNA, Victor Echo 3, Mike, Golf Yankee, Victor Echo 3, Mexico, Germany, Yokohama. Contact.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. This is Brian, Ontario.
Thanks, Brian, Ontario. Copy Steve Vermont. Over.
All right, Steve. Thanks for Vermont. Good luck.
You too. 7-3.
Okay, 73. CQ contact CQNA. Victor Echo 3, Mike.
QSO, thanks very much.
CQ contest. Kilo Charlie 4, November X-ray. Kilo Charlie 4, November X-ray.
Whiskey 1, India Echo.
W1IE, thank you. Kirk, KURG, Tennessee.
Copy, Jerry with a J in Virginia.
Jerry with J. Got it. Thank you, Jerry. CQ contest. Kilo Charlie 4, November X-ray.
November 3.
Foxtrot, Juliet, Papa.
I've worked him.
Kilo Alpha 8 Bravo.
No, I haven't. Jeez, man.
Kilo Alpha 8, go get.
I bet you I worked him, but I didn't enter it in the log. I do that all the time. Such a dork.
Okay, Keith, I believe in Ohio, I have Kilo Alpha 8 Bravo Sierra Alpha. QSO, this is Scott with 2 T's up in Maryland.
QSO, Scott with 2 T's. Good luck.
Have fun. Norway 3, Fox Japan Papa.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. Thanks, Scott with 2 T's in Maryland.
Okay, double T'd Scott in Maryland. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Fox Japan Papa.
Oh, that's Scott, N3FJP. I just put it together, N3FJP software, which I can't use, unfortunately, because it's a port hog. So I paid for it for nothing. But he's an awfully good guy.
Bravo, Alpha Golf.
W3PWD, and I've got Bill. QSO, Jim, New York.
Thank you, 73. QRZ? Did you say Jim?
New York.
Okay, Jim, I gotta change it. Thank you.
Yeah, I made a change, John.
K8.
Yeah, right,
okay.
Glenn. What a joke.
Please copy Josh, Juliet, Oscar, Sierra Hotel.
Okay,
in Ohio.
Roadkill. Let me see if I can get him, and then I'll try and answer your question, Roadkill, in case you want to get out of here.
59 kilowatt Yankee. Say again?
I can't deal with like this.
59 kilowatt Yankee. Okay, we double. I got kilowatt Yankee only. 59 kilowatt Yankee. W9.
This, you ever listen to these guys sometimes, and it's literally like pulling wisdom teeth.
Mike, Indiana.
Bless him. Oh my gosh, he's got a cluster going. He sounds like me. That's what happens to me all the time.
73. QRZ?
Say your okay. I'm not going to work you if you don't. He hasn't said his call sign. Forget it. You lose. You lose a contact. I hate that crap, man. They think everybody's been sitting there waiting on them for like 2 hours. You know, they don't give their freaking call sign, and it's like, I want to know if I've worked him before.
K8YLK. Thank you. Mike in Illinois.
Please copy Josh, Sierra Hotel in Ohio, Oscar Hotel.
Thanks, Josh, and 73. Have fun.
QRZ Mike in Illinois. It is Mike in Illinois, but this is WB8BZK. CQNA, Whiskey Bravo, Zanzibar Kilowatt.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Thank you. Mike in Illinois.
Okay, thank you, Mike in Illinois. Please copy Steve in Vermont. Over.
Thanks for Vermont. 73s and have fun.
You too. 7-3, Mike.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Bravo Zulu Kilo. November.
Thank you, Tom, from South Carolina. QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Whiskey Delta 9, Charlie India Romeo.
Whiskey Delta 9, Charlie India Romeo, you're quite loud. My name is Owen, Oscar Whiskey Echo November. My location is Ohio.
Thank you. You're about 15 over 9 yourself. My name is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, Illinois.
Not me, Glenn. You know me.
I've got Steve from Illinois. QSL? QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel. The Whiskey 1 station, Whiskey 1.
I keep scooting my keyboard around. I'm going to have to fasten this stupid thing down. Are the cameras in focus, you guys? I never checked them. I don't touch them, so they should be, but you never know.
Thank you, Ed in Connecticut. QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
The Kilo Delta 2 station. Kilo Delta 2, Mike November uniform. My name is Owen. Oscar Whiskey Echo November. My location is Oscar Hotel.
You know, doing more listening than talking, Glenn, helps keep you sane.
Your state?
Glenn Bright. Hey, man, good to see you.
For New York, Dan. QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilowatt 2, November Radio Sierra. You're pegging my speakers. My name is Owen. Oscar Whiskey Echo November. My location is Oscar Hotel.
Glenn, what do you got for an NFED there?
Thanks for New York, Mickey. QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
The station ending in Foxtrot.
Okay, I got a tune. Yeah, I'm out a little bit. It usually makes a difference between like a flat 1-to-1 and a 1.3 to 1.5 to 1. Usually if I retune it, it boom.
From Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Alpha Hotel Zulu.
The Hotel Zulu citation.
Thank you very much. That's Whiskey Alpha 8, Alpha Hotel Zulu.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Alpha Hotel Zulu. My name is Owen. Oscar Whiskey Echo November. My location is Oscar.
How high is your NFED,
Please copy
Glenn?
Mike in Virginia.
I'm just curious because I don't really know that much about NFEDs.
Thank you, Mike in Virginia. QSO.
Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Sierra Echo.
Kilo Charlie 3, Mike Sierra Echo. My name is Owen. Oscar Whiskey Echo November. My location
Wow,
is Ohio.
260 foot?
The,
They are
location
noisy,
here
Glenn.
is
The NFED I have
name
on the
is
longer
Marcus, Mike
wavelengths,
Alpha, Romeo, Tango, India, November.
it's a half wave.
Could I have your location?
It's a half wave 80 meter NFED, quarter wave 160. And boy, I'll tell you, on 80 meters, that thing is freaking rocking. However, it is insanely high. It goes up 60 feet at an angle, and then it goes up from 60 feet to 110 feet to a top of a tree. I mean, it is freaking up there. I think that helps it. On 75, 80 meters, it worked really well. 40, it's okay. 20, it's useless. Absolute crap. And I switch a relay in and out of it, turning it into a quarter wave 160 meter vertical. Well, it's not even an L at this point. So it's like it covers actually from 160 meters to 2 meters. It actually loads up. You ought to hear it on the FM broadcast band. On FM broadcast, the thing is freaking insane. 50 feet, that's good, Glenn. That thing should freaking rock. It should. But see, like I said, man, I don't know that much about these antennas. I can tell you that 40 is 30, it's very good. 30 meters, it's great. 40, but you can't compare it to what I'm running on right now. 75 meters, man, it is a toss-up between that and the phased dipoles. It's a good antenna on 80 meters. I've been having a ball with it, DXing into Europe, man. It's a good antenna. One of the best I've ever run, probably. Let's see if this guy's still here or he pulled the plug.
Oh, okay. Let me go back and correct real quick. I've got you corrected in the log. QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
The Alpha Charlie station. Your call is Alpha Charlie 0 Lima. I copied that you were Gary from Kansas.
Must be nice, Glenn. Wow, that thing's best on 40?
Okay, Alpha Charlie 0 Radio London.
Crazy.
I have your call sign corrected. My name is
Yeah, because that's a quarter wave on 160, man.
My location is Ohio, Oscar Hotel.
Or half wave. No, that's a half wave on 160. God.
QRZ from Kilo Echo.
Yes, it would be.
Mike Bravo Hotel.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
The November station beginning in November.
November 3.
I really want this guy. The thing with the loops, I found roadkill. They do not need to be high off the ground. That's one reason these loops are not high. The 40 meter loops aren't. They're only, I would say the feed points are probably 10 to 12 feet off the ground. They're like how do you do it? They're apex. There you go. That's what they look like. They're apex down. Oh, let me wait for the camera to come back on. So they're apex down. That's the way the loops are. There's 2 of them. And I've run them literally with the feed points like a foot off the ground. I can't tell the freaking difference. So how high? 30 feet stretching it, man. Now, what you can also do you can also make them into a trapezoidal shape. In other words, more wire across the top and less wire on the sides coming down, and it'll pull the feed points off the ground. You won't have to put them as high. Problem with that is that it functions more like a folded dipole, a bent dipole. So you'd have to kind of fuss with that, monkey with it.
Bravo, wonderful sound. My name is Owen, Oscar Whiskey Echo November. My location is Ohio. Thanks for the excellent signal report. QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. My name is Owen, Oscar Whiskey Echo November. My location is Oscar Hotel.
Thank you, Owen in Ohio. Please copy Steve in Vermont, Victor Tango. Over.
Thank you for Victor Tango, Steve. I need worked all states, so I might be sending you a QSO card. QRZ from Kilo Echo 8, Mike Bravo Hotel.
Well, if you want a QSO card, follow the instructions
3, Victor Mike Delta. My name is
on my
Owen.
QRZ page. No SASE, no QSL card, no exceptions. I'm a turd when it comes to that because I don't chase paper. I can't from here. There's no point in even trying. So I just filled out a bunch of QSO cards and sent them out for satellite work and a couple HF cards last night, and I sent them out this morning. And there were like 4 or 5 that came in with no SASE or anything with it. And sorry, there's no exceptions, man. I could care less about QSLing because there's no point in me doing it here. Except for just collecting QSO cards, and if I want to see someone's stuff, I just go on to QRZ. So, it's everybody's choice whether they want to do that or not. For me, don't care. SASE is a self. Yes, I do LOTW. That's I upload to LOTW. I confirm on QRZ, and I also confirm direct. So all of the contacts from this event, I will actually export. I will import them to my Log4OM logbook as an ADIF, and then whenever I close Log4OM, it automatically uploads to LOTW. LOTW is really the best way to do it. But if you want to send me a paper QSL card, put a self-addressed stamped envelope in, and you're good to go. Or LOTW or QRZ. I don't think if you want awards and stuff, I think QRZ has awards. But if you want worked all states and stuff like that, I don't think you can do it through QRZ. You can do it through LOTW, and you can do it direct. but I don't know. All Things Radio, what's shaking and baking? LOTW is worth it, I guess. It'll probably, if you're like me, it'll take a lot of the heat off. You know, let me get this thing off me. So LOTW, I'm going to take a break here, guys. I'll be back in a little while. I'll just relaunch a stream. I have to give it at least 30 minutes for this event. I have to be off the air for 30 minutes. No contacts for like 31 minutes. Oh, roadkill. Yeah, the SDR stuff. Let me get to that. Hey, Gardner, how's it going? Let me back up here. Yeah, it was way back, wasn't it? Okay. When USB, SDR, what hardware are you running? How far is your RX antenna for these from your TX antenna? Okay. Let me explain this. Roadkill, this is for you. So what I'm doing, right, is I have an SDR radio. I'm running one SDR dongle radio, whatever you want to call it. It's an HF Plus. It's by AirSpy. I have stopped officially endorsing AirSpy. I'm going to be doing a presentation on their customer service and stuff like that. Like I said in a previous video, horrific experience, horrid experience, insulting, degrading. I will actually be sharing all of the correspondence and some research and some things we found out, and basically our customer service experience with AirSpy. So I am no longer recommending. I would never tell anybody what to do, what to buy. I can tell you I run 2 HF Pluses here. We spent a lot of money with this company, and I'm never going to spend another penny as long as I live. They're toast in my book. So I can tell you the HF Plus is a superb unit. That's what I'm running right now. I actually run an HF Plus on the SPY server, on a SPY server. I'd probably go over to a Hack RF or something. So how it's configured, my antennas come in normal, okay? They come into a set of switches here in the shack, and then they come in through the amplifier and the tuner and the radio. So my ICOM 7300 is directly connected at all times to the antenna. What you are seeing and hearing on the pan adapter is from an IF out. The 7300 is tapped with what's called an RX 7300 modification, and the dongle, the HF Plus, is actually receiving the IF from the radio. Now, when I key the radio, that signal is interrupted so it doesn't blow the freaking SDR radio up, the dongle. That's how that's working. So hopefully, does that explain? Now, I'm running one antenna at a time. So in a nutshell, in layman's terms, the dongle is listening to the radio is listening to the antenna. If you want to like break it down in simple terms, if picture in your head you've got the antenna to the radio and then an output from the radio to the dongle. Okay, so that's how that's working. I don't use separate antennas for the dongles. Didn't I know, right? Yeah, so there's a couple devices, like if you don't have a tap for your HF transceiver, basically all you need, and I'll just run through this really quick, all you need is a cat cable. You're going to want cat control. It's not 100% necessary, but it's nice because anywhere you click on the pan adapter, it will take the radio there. So you want them communicating with each other, and you also want it communicating in the sense that when you key the radio, the software knows you key the radio. So it shuts off. You know what I'm saying? You want that communication there. So whatever radio you have, get yourself a cat cable. You will need OmniRig, and the rest of it's all free. Software's free. You need a dongle. You could use an RTL SDR, $20. It'll work great for you. I used one for like a year and a half. Use something like that. That'll get you going. And the catch to this, the part that makes it all work, is the wow, Carl. Yeah, Carl, I'm unleashing a hellstorm on them. That I'm so glad you chimed in on that. So let me finish this up, okay? Where was I? I just saw that at the corner. I can't believe it. I got an R2. Exact same situation, dude. The thing is totally defective. It is a piece of gutter trash. Total piece of trash. I think we're going to get our money back because we filed a claim. It's gone to, we escalated to PayPal and my wife's credit card. So what you need, that's right, what you need to make this all work, you don't have to have an IF out of the radio. You can get, MFJ makes, I think it's called an SDR switch. And that's basically your antenna comes in from your radio. Your antenna comes in from your antenna. And then you have a port which goes out to your SDR radio to run the pan adapter. And you grab your, I think it's RF sensing as well, but if you have a PTT out of your radio, you just plug it into that, hit the PTT, bang, kills everything to the SDR radio, and it works exactly the same as what I have here. And guys are using them; they work great. I think they're around $100. So. Yeah, see, that's the catch. $50 to fix their mistake. See, this is what I'm going to go into. I'm going to blow the freaking doors off these creeps, man. I'm serious. These people are bottom of the barrel. When you see this stuff, when you see how they treated us, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable, Carl. That's what I'm so glad. I'm going to leave this on there, and I'm going to reference you. I hope you don't mind. Reference this. And we also found out, you notice that AirSpy, there's no location or phone number listed on their website. Well, we have we have a little dirt I've been able to dig up on why AirSpy is doing this, what I suspect why they're doing this. Their warranty policy, which is a joke, as you have experienced. They never identify themselves. You notice the last stream I did, AirSpy jumped in. Did you think he was going to identify themselves? No, they won't identify themselves. They talk to you like you're a lower class citizen. You will not believe the things that they said to us. You never treat a customer like that. But I'm not going to go deep into this right now. I'm putting together a whole presentation. I'm going to title it AirSpy Buyer Beware, because this needs to be put out there, man. It really does. I mean, whatever happened with me, whatever. That's water under the bridge. But people need to be aware, if you buy a product from this company, cross your freaking fingers if it works. If it works, you're off and running. If it doesn't, you are screwed in a big way. These things aren't cheap either. I spent $400 including the R2. My wife got it for me for Christmas. That's $400, $500. That's almost $600 with this company. I can buy an HF transceiver, all band, all mode for $600. An actual transceiver. Yeah. They will never get another penny, and they will never get another good word. I'm going to tag it, and my goal is to make it go right to the very top of Google when someone types in AirSpy. That's my goal. Ham radio operators need to really know this stuff. They need to know this. This company should be driven out of business. It's unbelievable. I've purchased just an ungodly amount of stuff. I have never seen this. And the interesting thing is, my wife works for a multi-million dollar online retailer and local retailer here in Vermont. She's an assistant buyer, and she saw that. She was in correspondence with them, and I have it all. She said that if she ever talked to a customer the way they talked to her, she would have been fired on the spot within the first 2 exchanges. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh, Carl, it doesn't work. It won't run on anything. It drifts. I have 2 videos proving. When you see this stuff, you guys aren't even going to believe this. How stupid AirSpy is. How stupid the actual guy was. He accused me of not running the OEM software. I'm like, they don't even know what the OEM software looks like. I said, look at the top left-hand corner of the screen. It says SDR Sharp version blah, blah, blah. And look in the drop-down window, it says AirSpy, indicating the R2 is active. You should see that thing drift on satellites. It just walks all over the place, man. It's a pile of total trash. AirSpy recommends SDR Sharp. If you ask them what they recommend, the AirSpy devices are designed to run on SDR Sharp, right? They say they will run on all kinds of other things, but no. The one I have won't run on SDR console, won't run on anything except SDR Sharp, and even then, I have to reel the bandwidth all the way in. Now, don't ask me, I can't go into all this stuff. I'm going to go into it in the presentation. But yeah, my computer is perfectly capable of running that device. It runs every other device known to man. It's a 2.8 gig 6-core. It's got 16 gigs of DDR3 2600 RAM. It's got 3 independent USB hubs. Right now, as I'm talking, I have 3 high-definition webcams running on the USB hubs. I have the HF Plus running full 768 kilohertz bandwidth on the PAN adapter, and I'm pushing a high-definition live stream to YouTube. There's nothing wrong with my computer. Okay. Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Wait till you guys see this. It's stuff people have to know before they deal with this company. You have to know this stuff because it's despicable, to put it mildly, and I'm going to prove it, man. But the problem is, I'm not going to open it to comments because once this is over, today was the deadline for AirSpy to respond, and they did respond yesterday. So we'll see what happens with PayPal. But they wouldn't even give us a return shipping address. They wouldn't give us a return authorization number. It's crazy, man. Oh, the audio is the software I'm running is OBS. The audio is captured on this microphone right here, and it's also my HF microphone. Okay, that is, sorry about the noise. It's probably horrific. That's a GXL 2200. Not an expensive microphone, but I put it up against really big gun microphones and it holds its own. That's a GXL 2200 by CAD. Preamp, 30 band EQ, compressor limiter running. The Aphex 204 is not running right now. So, burned up on you after 8 hours? Oh, Carl, I am so sorry, dude. These things aren't cheap, man. They are not cheap. Anyways, all right, I'm going to take a little break. And I'm going to go get more tea. I'm starving. I'm going to go get something to eat. And look at that pan adapter, would you please? That's just a crushing blow to sanity right there. So I will be back later, you guys. Thanks for stopping in. If you're still up, I doubt a lot of you guys will be up later. I do have to take a half-hour break. This thing runs till like, what, midnight? 05:59 UTC, so that would be, it's 20 right now. Okay, so 7, right? 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So yeah, it's midnight Eastern Standard Time. So we have about, what, 7, it's 3:30. Man, I can't even do rudimentary math. What is my problem? 3:30. Okay, 7 hours would be 10:30. 8, about 8.5 hours, right? 8.5 hours. I will be here. I will be back, and that's a threat. So actually, I got to save my log. Let me save the log so nothing happens to my precious few contacts I have. And we'll probably get in. We'll pound away on 75 meters later as well. All right. We'll catch you guys later. Cheers. Carl, I am so sad about that, dude. You know, and the really sad thing is I really want that thing to work, man. You ought to see it. Wait till you see this video. I put it up against an RTL SDR, $20 dongle, and an R2. And I hook it up. I set it up. I got 2 different videos that I sent to AirSpy. Wait till, I can't even talk about it because it's so outrageous. They are so stupid, these people. They're morons. And when you see this, you'd be like, oh my God, these guys are bloody morons. They're idiots. I have full Doppler correction enabled, right? And you can see every time I key up, you can see the RTL SDR. Every time I key up, it is bang on through an entire satellite pass. A $20 dongle. You plug the R2 in, the thing is freaking walking all over the place. It's drifting up and down the pan adapter. It's like 500 hertz of drift in like 60 seconds. Garbage. It's just garbage. So, and that's the thing. My wife, we don't even trust them at this point because it's a defective unit. And what they did to you, Carl, you have to understand, this is what they do. If you read closely their warranty policy, there is no warranty on the unit. What they're going to say, right? You can order the unit, take possession of it. The minute you take possession of it and you sign for it, the warranty's gone. And I'll explain why. Is because you call them and you can't call them because there's no phone number. You don't even know who you're talking to or where they are. And they do this for a reason. So let's say you send the unit back, right? You send the unit back and they say, well, you did something to it. Read it. It's on their website. You guys, go in and look at their website, AirSpy, and look at their warranty policy and really look at it close. So what they do is they sell you a product. The product's defective out of the box. You return the product to them. They can say anything. They will say, it suffered a static discharge spike, a static spike. It was damaged somehow. They charge you $50 to fix it. Now you just spent $250 on something that was broken to begin with. It didn't work. So, yeah, and they never even responded to your emails. That's a good thing, Carl, because you'd hunt them down and bash their heads in, probably. Unbelievable. So, anyways, we'll catch you later. I got to go. I got to get something to eat. We'll see you guys. I'll be back in a little while.